Welcome everyone to yet another podcast series for the Arabian Gallery. Today we have Nadia Yoshioka from Japan with us. Welcome, Nadia.
Hi everyone. Thank you so much for inviting me today for the podcast series. I'm so excited to share all about my artwork and my art stories with you all.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Thank you. So today we have some questions for you.
Yeah.
Shall we start?
Yes.
So we know you're from Japan. So you're
Yeah.
born and brought up there, and how it is, your education in the art. Please tell us more about it.
Yeah, sure, definitely. So I was born in Japan, and then I lived there for 5 years only,
Okay.
and then I'm
So
half
you're quite
Pakistani.
young.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just 5 years old. Then I went to Pakistan.
Okay.
And then from there, I learned about the culture and everything. And then I came to UAE for my education.
Okay.
So since then, I've been living in UAE
Mhm.
and I've been raised here.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you have the art education background, or
Yeah, there was art in my school,
okay.
but it was not the main one. It was all included with the other subjects. So I used to study art in the school and then in high school as well. But later on, when I was gradually graduating from IGCSE, I got busy with studies. I couldn't focus on the art. But then later on in university, I started painting as a hobby, like sometimes only. But during lockdown, we all were locked down in the house and there was nothing much to do. So some people were on TikTok, some people were Netflix and chilling. So I decided to paint. So I painted in that time and I just shared on my page. I started my art page, Secret Life of Colors, as you can see. So that time I started sharing on my page. And then opportunities came by as the time went, and then I did my first exhibition, which I thought that I wouldn't be able to do because I was just painting just to pass my time.
Yeah.
And then later on, I started selling my paintings. I was like, what? What's happening? So that was kind of surprising for me and a big turn in my life.
So when did you first realize that you have interest in painting?
Since childhood, I liked colors and coloring in my coloring books. And even in school, I used to sketch and draw. I was really good at it, like compared to my friends. So I used to help my friends as well. That time I knew that I'm good at it, but I didn't know at that time that I can do something about it. It was just natural. And later on, during lockdown, I started professionally painting them
Okay.
and selling them as well.
Most of your collection is, we have seen that there is a element of nature.
Yes.
So is that your inspiration, that the different elements in the nature inspires you to just draw them on the canvas?
I really like nature, and that's what I try to show in my paintings as well.
Right.
But it's not all about nature, like direct. Sometimes it will be feelings, abstract feelings and emotions, or any visions that I get in my mind. Like one time I remember I was outside in a social event, and then in that time, just randomly, a vision came into my mind.
What was that?
Yeah, it was a vision. There's bright light in the middle, and then outside surrounding it, it's darkness, like jungle, like trees. So that's what I drew in one of my paintings as well. And in that time, I would note down that whatever comes in my mind, I will write it down and I will try to paint it next time.
So now the paintings, if we see, it involves a lot of experimenting, right? So when did you come, or how did you come to find that this is the style and the medium that suits you best?
I would say I'm still experimenting. I wouldn't say that, okay, this is it. This is my way of making paintings. But I can say that I like acrylics, and mainly I work in acrylics. I did try oils and watercolors, but it requires a lot of patience. And I just like to draw and paint quickly and just finish one piece. So that's how I figured out that I like to work in acrylics and also mix some kind of textures into it.
Okay.
I use some other materials, like I made one painting using a cotton. Yeah, I stuck cotton onto it to show clouds. Yeah, and I also like gold color. So you can see in the painting, I added some bits of gold, not too much, because I like to show elegance in my paintings as well.
Who are your favorite artists, and how their work has influenced your work?
When I first started painting, I used to look at tutorials because I'm a self-taught artist. So I didn't go to like a proper art school because I did business studies. So my education is business studies, but I really have a passion for arts and painting. So during that time, I would look at different types of tutorials and different artists' work. But among them, one of my favorite artists is Bob Ross. So his work is really good, and I really like his personality. So whenever I'm watching the video, it used to relax me, and I used to really enjoy it because it was really amazing, the techniques he used to show. He made painting really seem like it's easy. You can do it as well. So he motivated me actually to make nature paintings because his work is all about nature and sceneries, and I like nature and beautiful sceneries. So, and during that time I didn't know I can make it, but looking at all of his videos really motivated me and inspired me to create nature paintings.
What is the thought process behind your paintings?
So there are various aspects of thinking what to paint. It depends on the situation. If I get a custom painting order, for example, so I would paint according to the client,
Right.
not according to what I want. But when I want to paint something myself, what I want to express, so that time I would, like I mentioned before, I would look for inspirations, and then after that I would think about the colors, what colors to use, and also what subjects do I want to paint. Maybe mountains, maybe an ocean, or maybe just abstract lines. So I would choose the color and then think about how to use them. So I would think about what brushes to use or what palette knives to use, things like that.
What are your current plans for the region?
So the current plans for the region is to exhibit more around UAE, exhibit my artworks.
That's great.
So I always look for opportunities. So I exhibited before under the theme peace. So what I think about painting is peace. It should bring peace and happiness from inside. That's why you can see I use very bright colors and bright and soft colors in my paintings. And even the strokes, it's not very harsh or very edgy. So this is what I wanted to show, and I want to show in the region by exhibiting, and also to make more and more newer versions of my paintings. So bring new collections as well. So that's my plan for the region. For me, I really like this country and how they support artists and of all kinds, not just painters. There's so many artists who make sculptures and other craft work. And I really appreciate the country for providing so many platforms and opportunities for us. And I have participated sometimes for free as well without paying anything. So that was really good. It's not just about money. They really appreciate the artwork and the artist behind it. I do think about exhibiting globally, or at least sending my paintings or selling them internationally. I do think about it, and I want to explore that part of art. And also I find interesting is art auctions. So I've never been to any art auction. I always used to think, what is it about? So I do watch videos and articles about it. So it does sound interesting to me, and in future I would like to explore that part as well.
So we have seen even on our gallery, your artworks are quite affordable and reasonably priced. Why? Is there any reason?
For me, the thought process behind it is that I like to make it affordable and yet make it unique as well, and they feel like they have bought something unique and from the artist, not just mass-produced work. So I would say it's in between, like a perfect balance that I have came upon for the pricing. Nowadays, the art market is very accessible by everyone, and because of the internet, now there's so many art platforms available, and anyone can buy from anywhere basically. So I feel like it is getting commercialized, but also there are many art galleries and art museums that are selling fine prints and fine artworks, which are very rare and they're collectibles. But there are options for a cheaper one as well. Those are mass produced. So there are very different ranges. You can say everything is available these days. It's not just about commercialized or westernized. Because of the internet, everyone is inspired to paint anything they want and sell it for any price they want, basically. So it depends on the artist as well, I would say.
What advice would you like to give to all the beginners who want to, who want to enter into the world of the art?
I would say that if you like to paint or draw or make anything creative, just start, because you wouldn't know that what is going to happen in your life, and mostly good things happen. If you think good will happen. So don't worry about anything, and don't worry about how it is going to turn out. Make all the good and the bad art as well. It's okay. And I would say keep creating, and best of luck.
What are your future plans for the art career of yours?
My future plan would be to teach painting.
Wow.
Because I really like teaching as well. So before I studied business studies, I thought of becoming a teacher as well. And then I was too busy with my art career and my normal life. Then I just let it go. Then later on I thought that maybe I can do art and teaching. How about that? So that would be amazing. Yeah, I did some private teaching and also workshop. Yeah, like few of them I just started. So that was really fun.
Any message to our viewers and fellow art enthusiasts?
I would say thank you so much for listening and hearing me out about my art story till the end. And thank you so much for taking your time. And I hope you enjoyed it. I also have an art page. You can follow me at Secret Life of Colors, and we can stay in touch. You can share your points, or we can talk about anything.
Thank you, viewers. I hope you have got some inspiration from Nadia's success story. Stay tuned for more such upcoming podcasts. Thank you so much. Thanks, Nadia, for
Thank you.
joining us today. Thank you.
Thank you.